Welcome back to the channel, y'all. I'm Scottie G, back at it again. This topic I've been wanting to talk about for a while. I've been in the relationship slash self-help sphere, masculinity sphere, polarity sphere for about 5 years now, and just recently started this channel in my own organization about 6 months ago, a little bit more. And I wanted to get something off my chest real quick after all of the experiences that I've had with other organizations, with other talent out there. You know what I'm talking about, the people out there talking about masculinity and being a better dude and all this stuff. A lot of this stuff is pretty good. All right. One thing that has been bothering me here lately is there are a lot of people out there selling a product that's not exactly true. There are a lot of grifters out there, and be very cautious about what you consume and what you're putting into your head, because a lot of the stuff can really mess with you if you're not careful. All right. Confirmation bias is a big problem on the internet. I did an episode a couple months ago. If you want to check it out, here it is right there. It's a huge problem on the internet. You can surround yourself with like-minded people and find all of the material out there that you agree with, right? And some of these things could be dangerous because you're going to be solidifying ideas that aren't exactly in your best interest. Okay, so how can you pinpoint people that you want to listen to? You know, what is my point here? Generally speaking, one thing that I noticed a long time ago about like red pill people, the Andrew Tates, these other guys out there, the Fresh and Fits, Rollo Tomasi, these guys, they seem pretty angry. They seem a little bit bitter about things. And are they happy? Are they happy? Do they seem happy? Are they are they preaching things that are going to make you happy? That's something that's pretty easily seen on camera. Personally, that's just my 2 cents. If you think I'm unhappy, everybody's entitled to an opinion, but I like my life, and I want you to have what I have. Okay? Do they look happy? I mean, that's something that you need to ask yourself when you're consuming some of this material, especially the online stuff, because people can lie to you to make a dollar. I'll just say it. You know, they're out there selling packages, selling books, selling all of these things. Well, is it worth a shit? I don't know, you know, but I have seen quite a bit of material out there that isn't exactly up and up. Okay, just to put it that way, it's a big problem on the internet. There's a lot of people trying to sell you products that aren't that great, frankly. So my main mission with this episode is to tell you, if you really want somebody to learn from, to take advice from somebody that you would trade places with. Now, it's hard to do that, right? Online, even my stuff, you don't know me. I'm just a dude talking to a camera, right? Who am I, right? Well, a better way to do that is to get out there in your real life, find somebody that's happy, that has a happy marriage, that's seen and done things and owns businesses and actually walks the walk instead of just talking the talk. Those people, for the most part, will be open to talking to you and teaching you and giving you great advice. That way, you know what the information is coming from. You can see it in the flesh, and the person that's giving you that information can be accountable to you. All right, because these online gurus aren't accountable to anything. Essentially, they're accountable to the YouTube algorithm. That's it. So that's not saying much. All right, so find a mentor, find somebody that you look up to, reach out to them saying, hey, can you help me with such and such? XYZ. I'd like to open a business. How can I do that? I'd love to have a great marriage. You know, what's your secret? What do you do? Do you go on dates? How did you meet? All of these things. These are all legit things that people would love to probably share because what's everyone's favorite subject? Themselves. People love talking about themselves, and it's pretty easy to open them up once you do. So find a mentor. All right. And now, as far as I'm concerned, this little section here, I don't want you to get the wrong impression. I'm not tooting my own horn, but let me tell you a few things about me. If you want to find me or if you see me as a mentor, if you like what I'm saying with this channel, with my material, I grew up with nothing. I'm a small town Midwestern kid. My folks, both of them worked. I'm a Gen X latchkey kid, grew up with nothing, very independent at a very early age, started working when I was 12 years old, and I came up the ranks the hard way. How I made a living was school, education. I became a professional. I'm a doctor, and I was 25, 26 years old by the time I got out of school. In that time frame, between high school and professional school, or when I got done with professional schools, I dated a lot of ladies. I went through the process of dating. I know what worked, what didn't work, learned from a lot of mistakes right here, lots of mistakes. And that's why I try to teach you to avoid some of the same pitfalls that I went through. Has dating changed in the last 20 years? Yeah, it has, but only a little bit. Only the technology side has changed. The approach, what you do when you date, how you treat a lady, how you treat a man, how do you find a man, where do you find a woman? All of those things have not changed. The traditional way of meeting people have not changed at all. Okay? So that's me in a nutshell. Became a doc, met my wife at professional school, and she's an amazing woman. I knew she was an amazing woman because of the dating experience that I had. And we got married in that sweet spot, right around 26 years old. That's if you look at the statistics for marriages that last 25 years old. Getting married at 25 is a big time green flag when it comes to marriage. I became a millionaire by the time I was 30. Became a business owner shortly before that, and have done very well since then. I am now closer to 50 than I am 40, and I've been around the block a time or two, and I've had peaks and valleys, financially, professionally, maritally, all the above. Life's not perfect. You're gonna go through tough times. Okay, so I now run 4 businesses with my wife. We're both business partners, and we kick ass. Life is good for us. Super happy. Got a great marriage. This year will be our 20th anniversary. We have raised 2 outstanding teenage children, a boy and a girl, and life is good. So that's me in a nutshell. Like I said, I'm not bragging. That's what I'm offering you is guidance to have what I have. I want you to have what I have. Okay. Any age. If you're 50, if you're 15, I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to teach you. And that's me in a nutshell. That's what this channel is all about. So if you like this material, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, be better than you were yesterday and be desirable.